the Gilberts' first anniversary. Here we're in the airport taking pictures in Clearwater, Florida, and then we made it to our resort where we had our own patio and took pictures by the beach. Next time you see us, we are on a trolley going throughout the
anniversary
city of Clearwater, having lunch
Clearwater
at PF Chang's, where we had a delicious lunch there. It was just, we just decided, hey, let's see the city. And so we rode through the city and had lunch at PF Chang's. Everything was delicious. After that, we came back and went to the beach. We spent the whole rest of the day at the beach. When I tell you, this was clear water, and it felt like I was in Jamaica. The next day, we had breakfast by the poolside on our own patio. We didn't have to frolic with the rest of our neighbors, but we were able to have it in our own area. We just ordered DoorDash. My wife had waffles, eggs, and bacon. I had sausage, biscuits, gravy, and eggs. It was delicious, but not anything special. There, she had her little Mike's lemonade.
What's the name of his eggs?
Again, it was good. After that, we had a little photo shoot in the Gulf. You see me with my wife beater on, but my wife looking all good and all young and trim. And I had to jump in the pictures because I ain't no slouch myself. But yeah, we were feeling ourselves. Then we hit the beach, and that night we had dinner by the water, celebrating our anniversary at a place called the Cove. And you see her tan; she's looking all brown and golden, and I'm looking all pinky with my pink shorts. Dinner was delicious. She had the sea bass. I had the chicken and rice with the vegetables. We had appetizers, empanadas, and she had a Cobb salad. This dinner was special to us. We didn't want to turn up. We wanted to really be romantic, and we ate and watched the sun set by the water. This was beautiful. This wasn't at the beach. It was really at a place called the Cove, where the water was very mild and wasn't rough or anything. And so there you see the sun setting, and everything was just so romantic. Every time we get together, it's a good time, but that night, it was very romantic and very beautiful. So the next day we didn't do anything. We just slept in until the late afternoon, and once we decided to get up and go out, we went to a crab boil place called Mr. and Mrs. And so, this is on our way there. Of course, we're looking fabulous, and my wife is, so happy. I'm happy. This place was called Mr. and Mrs. It was a crab boil, and we had a beautiful time there. Of course, if you know anything about crab boils, it is the crab legs, sausage, boiled eggs, corn, mussels, clams, crawfish, shrimp, potatoes, all mixed into a sauce of garlic and crab sauce and Old Bay with a whole bunch of butter. It was amazing. You got to get your hands dirty. But other than that, it was amazing. And so here's the place. It was pretty empty in there, but we had a great time. The next day, we decided to go to a water park. Yeah, we acted like we were children again. We got on slides. We got in the lazy pool. We got under the little bucket that tipped over, and it was a great time. Just enjoying each other, enjoying the sun,
It's some
and having a ball. So here's, when we first walk in, and trying to find
over there too.
a place to sit. Of course, we didn't sit. We ran straight to the water. Every day there, or every day here, was about 86 to 90 degrees. And this is me in the lazy pool. I'm just all in, ready to go to sleep. Wifey got on the tube
Attack of the Birds.
and came down fast and furious. We had a ball, and of course, we had to get some funnel cake. I had basically 2 or 3 bites. I couldn't eat it anymore. It was so sweet and sugary and everything.
Of course, all the ones
But
with
it
the
was
shade
delicious.
are going to be taken.
Just time in the water. This
I don't
is
want
the
my
first day
phone
we
to
didn't
get-
do the beach.
Right.
We went
I
to
know, but I'll
the
feel
water
that.
park, and it was good. What was crazy was
Okay.
it had a bar, and parents were losing their children. We were just laughing. That night, we had dinner on the water at a place called Columbia. It was the best. This was our last night here. This was the best restaurant. We always find the best restaurant on the last night for some reason. But this food was amazing. You're right there on the water. See the birds. After folks get up, the birds come and clean the table. It was hilarious. But the view you can't beat. It is amazing. It's like a portrait picture. Here, you see, we just took it in, and it's amazing. God's handiwork is really just perfection. Those little boats right there are in cars. We didn't do it, but maybe next time we'll jump in the car. Here you have our waitress making us sangria. It was hilarious because she was trying to be professional and trying to, do it for the camera. And she was doing pretty good until she couldn't open the champagne bottle. Then she's squeezing all the fruit. This sangria was amazing. And I keep saying amazing like Trump. This sangria was tremendously delightful and delicious. Yeah.
This is a
It
sangria.
had so many citrus fruits in it. And they put champagne and some type of bourbon or something. I'm not a drinker, but when I tell you that this sangria was awesome. So she's going to dance. I think she's getting nervous. Because she knows she can't. To herself.
All right, that's the show.
Yes. Here's the finishing touch. Here's the final touch of it. There, I have salad. We have, I don't know what this is. It's shrimp and some butter. Big steak. And then a crab cake over grouper, which was amazing. Everything was amazing. And so this is how we ended the night, and the rest was history.